Welcome back for another video. I've been working a lot on a lot of big stuff. So anyways, I just got my brake issue fixed. So the caliper had busted. I need to repaint this one to match the other ones with the dark gray, but I'll get to it when it warms up. It's not important right now. But anyways, the piston on the caliper had busted. The seal had busted and had been leaking a little bit of brake fluid here and there. And hopefully now that I've gotten it fixed under warranty through O'Reilly's, that it's finally fixed. I'm hopeful. I got my fingers crossed that this doesn't break again, because I fixed it 3 times already. Anyways, for today's video, I got a gift for Christmas that I've been meaning to get around to doing the mod now. But it's these Type S LED lighting kits. So if you go into the Ford Fusion that I drive occasionally, you'll notice that it has ambient lighting, which I'll show you real quick. So what you'll notice is the Footwells light up with a blue, if you can see that, but Ford has a blue ambient lighting for these cars, like the cup holders and everything. Back seat lights up the same way. Let's go back in the garage where I can show you guys this a little bit better. Anyways, with an app you can get for your phone, which I have already downloaded, Type S LED, it's on the App Store if you don't have it. But you go here, and then you can control it from your phone. So the LED hub, and you can select what colors you want for your car. And I'll go into this a little bit more once we get this far. But you connect to your phone, and that's how it works. So you get a kit, and it's got 2 12-inch strips with the different colors that you can use. Now you can do a 12 volt or you can hardwire it, but just to get a feel for it, I'm going to do the 12 volt for now, and then afterwards I'll do the hardwire eventually if I like how it looks. Which, if it's anything like what's in the Fusion, and you can adjust the brightness and everything else, so it's not going to be obnoxious, I don't think. So I'm excited to see how it works. I'll show you guys how I'm going to set it up and wire it. How this works is you have your different cords, so you can control up to 4 lights. I only have 2 cords for this, so I only get to control 2 lights, which is fine because it's only the front, the driver and passenger side, which is fine. These little connectors plug into the lights, so when you have them set up, these little prongs, if you can see them here, those go into these, and then it connects that way. And then if you want to wire up the 12 volt source, that is just a cigarette lighter with the on-off switch, it plugs in to the side right here. And then you also have your on-off switch here too, if you want to use it, which is great. And then to stick this to either under your dash or something like that, you have 2 Velcro pieces with 3 of them on the back. You stick it to the back of the box and Velcro it on, and that's how that works. So I'm going to go ahead and try and figure out how I'm going to set these up in the car. And I'll show you guys that and what I end up doing. I'll show you how I have them set up here in a second, but right now I want to show you what they look like when they're done. Also, I don't like how bright that is, but I wired it up so that the 12 volt switch is a 12 volt. It goes here because I don't really plug anything in this 12 volt outlet now. So I wired it up through the where the dash, where this centerpiece goes in, so now that it looks somewhat better. It's just this wire tucked away. But you press the on-off switch, and then boom, you have your lights, which I think they look pretty good, honestly. I really enjoy them so far, or looking at them like this. I feel like driving at night they could get a little obnoxious. So that's where this comes in. So you'll hit the whole thing. You can click blink. So that's all the way up and then down. So you can adjust them however much you want them to be. You can even adjust them to play with music, I guess, which is interesting in itself. So we'll see how that looks here in a second. Got my music starting. This is what they're like with music. You shine like a star. So I mean, they work great. Honestly, I like them. I like them quite a bit. You can change the color to pretty much whatever you want. I want blue, obviously. So yeah, I mean, it's a nice touch. I really like these, and so far, I mean, you got the whole thing where you can see the pedals really easy. Also, you don't have to be connected to it in order to have it working. It can be on without it being connected. That's not a necessity, which is great. Alright, so in traditional Xander fashion, I have a zip tie under here. As you can see, I kept it up under this little brace there, which is great. So that one looked good. The adhesive didn't stick the way I liked, so I just zip tied it, which that's how most of his cars held together, with zip ties, which I can go over in another video someday. Now the passenger side was really easy. So I fed the wire through, and there's a spot under the glove box where it won't hurt it, but it sticks perfectly. Straight line, perfect length. It is perfect. I love that. But with the 12 volt, I fed it up under this panel down here, took all this out, and now we have a on-off switch right there, which is perfect. Anyways, I'll try and find a link to put down below in the description for these particular lights. That way, if you guys like it and you want them in your car, and this works with any car. It doesn't have to be a New Edge Mustang or anything like that. Do I plan on hardwiring it? Yes, and I'm going to keep this just for whenever that happens. This was kind of just a test to see if I like it. I'm going to drive around with it for a while, see if it drives me crazy or not. But if it's too bright, you actually do have the brightness setting, which is great, and that's all controlled within the app, which is in the app for iOS and I believe Android too. Yeah, it's on Android too. So I'll leave the link down below. If you guys enjoyed this, please give it a thumbs up. Comment what you think of them. Most modern cars have ambient lighting, and this is just a reasonable way of doing it. And I've been wanting to get around to filming this video when it's warmed up a little bit outside and I don't feel miserable dying or like freezing to death in the garage. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Please hit that subscribe button down below. I'll see you guys in the next video. Stay tuned for more. See you guys.